Good morning. Okay. If you are new to my channel, my name is Lois. Welcome to my channel. If you are not new, welcome back. So, 3 things you gotta make sure you do before we get started. That is like, subscribe, get notified. So that is the thumbs up button, the red subscribe button if it's still red, and the bell. Make sure it's got a line on each side. Just keep tapping it until you see that. That should get you notified, although I hear it doesn't always work. But you know how that goes. So today, if you guys missed me yesterday, I was over on Facebook and I showed you guys that I just got in, and I already have it dirty, but it's the Morphe 35M Boss Mood palette. Sorry, I got rose water on it. This is the Boss Mood palette. The Artistry palette is so pretty. I'm going to do a natural look today. Yesterday I did something a little more dramatic. I did like a double cut crease thing with like shimmer and shine and just ombre rainbow type stuff. So today we're going to do a little bit more of a natural eye. You're laughing at me like, yeah, right. Natural eye. Yeah, okay. That's funny, Lois. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use some hyaluronic acid just around the eyes. I have the world's largest hyaluronic acid oil bottle. My girl hooked me up. This is never going to be used up. It's huge. Okay. I just need it around the eyes. You need extra moisturizer around the eyes because when you're old and wrinkly like me, get all the help you can get. Alright. Next up, I really need some real moisturizer now, so I don't know what happened to it, but I gotta clean my vanity. It is a hot mess here. Alright, so I should have I know I have the It Cosmetics lotion over here somewhere. It's gone. It's gone. Somebody stole it. I seriously I don't know what it was. It's missing. Alright. Really just don't know where it went. Oh, that was my moisturizer for the day, and it's gone. I'm gonna have to use some rose water. Alright, no big deal. We're gonna resort to some rose water. Okay. Alright, that's our moisturizer for the day. Rose water is actually really good for your skin. Okay. Feels good without feeling oily. Yeah, first when you put rose water on, it kind of has an oil to it, but it doesn't it's not oily. It's magic. Like, it's so weird. I don't know how that happens. It just does. Alright. My doggy's reindeer costume. Everything ends up on my vanity. I don't know how that happens. It just does. Like, I have Halloween makeup. That was not mine. I did not use it. I don't know where it came from. I'm trashing that actually because it's crap. The grease makeup just sucks. Don't ever, ever, ever buy it. Get the real stuff. Get some Mayron. Get you some like Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker stuff. Don't waste your money on that crap. Unless you just don't care what your makeup looks like for Halloween. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer. When you're using these primers, it comes with a pump. Just remember to only use the one pump. Don't use any more than that. Good morning! Don't use any more than that one pump. I'm telling you, you set yourself up for failure. Thank you for the thumbs up. Love you so much. It is cold in Florida today, y'all. I went out to take the dogs out. Patty, good morning! Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm like, Patty already ordered her bundles, so she's totally getting something. I can't tell you what it is, though. Yeah, so whenever I ship everybody else's stuff out, I ship yours out. You're probably going to get your bundle first because you already ordered that. Everybody else, I'm waiting to finish collecting orders. It looks like I had a few people interested in that bundle. I'm excited. I did have somebody that went straight to the website and ordered it, so I had to email her because I didn't have her, I can't tell who she is on Facebook. There's a lot of people with the same name, and I don't have anybody with that name on my friends list. So I was like, I don't want to, like, reach out to someone on Facebook and it'd be the wrong person, and they'd be like, dude, you're sending me something free? Score! And then the other person would reach out and be like, yo, where's my free stuff? It was a good deal. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I'm really surprised they made that deal. It is such a good deal. This TV's so loud. Sophia's over there sleeping her little self. Pikachu's over there keeping her warm. Can you see him? He's like right there. Piggy. See his ears sticking up? He's got his costume on. I bought him a costume. Come here, show him your costume. Come here. Because I got to go to soccer and then I have work after. Come here. Look at his costume. Come here. My snack. I got no snacks, but I'm just ready. Look. It's got legs. Moses is trying to get him. He thinks he's a toy. Ain't that right, buddy? Ain't that right? Show him that costume. We got it on sale for $4. All the stuff over at Walmart, all the costumes and stuff are on clearance. So they're like 50% off. So it's $4. So it's got the little hoodie and you can pull it over. And he's like, hello. Hello. And Moses just thinks he's a walking toy, so he tries to stalk him. He's like, what is that? Is that a toy? What is it? What is it? What? Okay. Alright, go lay down. Go lay down. He wants a snack. I don't really have one. I'm mean. Go lay down. I don't have nothing. I have nothing. What? I don't have anything. Nothing. Okay. I gotta get busy. Now I feel bad. I got rid of all of his little snack packs that were up here on my vanity because they were just taking over, girl. Taking over. So, got rid of them. Alright. Put some of this concealer on. So what y'all got planned for today? Y'all heard my plans. I'm going to Upward. I gotta do soccer. And then I gotta go to work. So what y'all got planned? Cover up these freckles, girl. So freckly. They're like a redheaded stepchild. And I got these old bumps. I talked to Snow for a while yesterday, Crystal. A long time. I can't wait to go. We were talking about we're going to be doing a bonfire. No plans, seriously? I want to have no plans. Take me with you. Man, I want to go with y'all. Let's not have any plans. And then we're going to go get dolled up and pampered. Can't I do that for just like one day? Can't somebody just be like, Lois, I'm kidnapping you? You're gonna have to like tell people that you're just like, you've been kidnapped, so you're unavailable. That'd be so nice. You'd have to come kidnap me just like this. Would you like to be seen like this? Don't lie. Oh, if I was there, you would. I ain't gonna lie, I probably would go. At this point, I'm just so wore out and tired. That was the first. I was like, why is that white? That is because they used it for Halloween. Get this brush. Come to Texas. Yes. Go straight through Louisiana. Stop over there and then into Texas. So it looks like we have viewers over in Louisiana. All right, Brenda's daughter. I think it's Brenda's daughter. I believe it's Brenda's. Yeah, Brenda's daughter, Ashley. She lives there in Lake Charles. So she's all like, I want to meet you if you come to Lake Charles. She's like, I'm here. Don't forget to come see me when you come. So her mom is Brenda. She's the one that's coming to the funeral too, to support Snow. And so she was like, well, you can just come stay with me or come hang with me and meet everybody. Her mom's coming I think her mom's in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta look and see. I got her address somewhere. Lorraine, good morning, girl. How are you? Alright, now we evened up, kind of covered up some of this nonsense I got going on. Alright. See if 4 comes in. Good. Very good. We laughed. She had me crying. She didn't really cry. She sounded like she started to a couple times, but she had me crying. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Lorraine. But yeah, man, I tell you what, that woman has an unstoppable spirit. She really does. I cannot believe that somebody's not fessing up to what they did with her rock, so that kind of makes me angry. Like, why won't somebody just be up front and be like, yo, I messed up? And we were talking about that, like, dude, just be honest. That's the worst part. It's like, listen, I understand people make mistakes, but when you straight up lie, that's different. That's a whole different offense. You know what I'm saying? When she told me the story about why those rocks were so important, you know, it was from when what he said whenever he gave her those rocks. And they were in her house. Like, people are going around in her house throwing her stuff away. Like, dude. And now they've all, like, skedaddled and nobody's there. I think she said, like, everybody's, like, dodging her. Exactly. Dude, just say, you know what, that's the thing. It's just fess up. Like, dude, I messed up. Like, they sounded like they were trying to be helpful by cleaning up. But, come on now. Does she look like she's 4 years old and is a rock collector? Come on, man. Obviously, it had some kind of sentimental value. You know what I'm saying? She's not like a 4-year-old going, oh, look, I got some rocks out in the garden. Let me bring these in and show them to my mommy. Like, that's not... Come on, man. Obviously. You see some rocks in the lady's house that has no kids. You don't mess with them. Hi, Erin. How are you, girl? Good morning. Is that Layla? Layla. That's Tasha. Tell Layla that I need a pair of tennis shoes that are too small for her. He's sleepy. I heard Joe yawning. They heard you yawning, Joe. Everybody. They said, are you sleepy, Joe? He said, nope. 2 hours. Slept more than 2 hours. My hair is sticking in my foundation. I hate that. Alright, I'm just going to go back over some trouble spots. Oh, we're going to stipple. She does. This is her very last game today. Very last game. Crystal, Tressa said to remind you, you only need to sell like $4, $6, whatever it was, to get something free. There's something you're supposed to get for free. I don't remember what it was. You know what that is. But she said, let Crystal know. Your affiliate, Crystal. No, she's so close. I said, I think she knows, but I'll double check.
Full of surprises.
What? The vault, that's what it was. Is it the color correcting vault? Actually, just so I can show you guys, like the brightener, this is what you'll be getting, the brighten up concealer. See, that's the blue one. Let me see if I can find the brighten up one. I think I have it. I'm pretty sure I do. Maybe it's the one I don't have. Huh. I thought I had it. Maybe I don't. It might be the one I don't have. I'm all looking like, huh? I thought I did. Alright, I'm going to go back and use my regular one now. My regular one. My best beige. Yawning again. Yeah. Up partying all night. These concealers do make your skin look like hydrated and youthful. Make it look so good. I know, it makes this darkness just go away right under my eyes. I'm like, yes, work your magic, girl. Work it. Work your magic. Make me look like I slept. So I'm going to use that Morphe palette again today, but I'm going to do more of a natural look with it. The only thing I don't like is that there's like, you need a lighter shade to be able to do like your stuff in your brows and stuff. You don't have it. I think I might have another one I can throw in there for your sister swap. That'll be your 25. Should have another one. This one's flat top. I kind of prefer the rounded ones though to this one. I really don't like the flat ones for this. So I feel like you really have to get in because you know your eyes are kind of going, and I like to get in this area, but since it's not rounded, I have to get in with the side of the brush, like the corner of the brush. So I kind of like the rounded ones a little better. But this one was just kind of sitting up here, so I used it. Hi, Pamela. But I like my concealer lighter than my foundation, so I kind of don't like using my foundation brush for my under eye concealer because I feel like it kind of just transfers the color. I sent Patty one. Yeah, it's good, ain't it? Girl, you know what you're doing. Stop acting like that. Talk about I'm a rookie. I just make stuff up as I'm going along anyway. Y'all think I'm joking. Y'all think I'm joking. So cereal, y'all. So cereal. Where's my brush? I'm missing a brush. Oh, it's right here. It's in the wrong cup. I do need to go through. I need to purge some of my brushes because I have ones I've never ever used, and then I'm like collecting these new collections, and I feel like I just have way too many brushes. And some of them are like really nice. Some of them I've been holding on to forever. Girl, I would if I wasn't live. Sometimes I'm like, I gotta fix it. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I can't go back and do this all over. Ain't nobody gonna sit here for another 3 hours. Oh. So there are times when I struggle and I feel like doing it, but it's like I got to figure out a way to fix it. I'll go about my day. That's my favorite way. I like to use Dial antibacterial hand soap, especially for like the eye. I said for the eye brushes and the face brushes. That's all the brushes. I really like to use the Dial antibacterial hand soap, especially for like my foundation brushes. And then for stuff that has like hard to get color out, there's this little sponge cleaner thing. It's like a bar of soap, but it's round and it's inside of a round jar, kind of like this. And it gets all the stains out of your brushes. So I'll do that, and then I'll wash all the brushes, and then I take that spinner thing, like there's a brush spinner, you can actually clean your brushes with it, but instead I just use it to dry my brushes. So I take the bowl, and I take the spinner and the brush and let it spin inside the bowl so I don't put water everywhere, and then I dry them like that, and so they're dry within just a couple of hours instead of like overnight. And yeah, I don't use them until the next day, but all my brushes are usually dry, all of them, by the next morning, except for my paddle brushes, because these are a little thicker, really dense, and there's no way to spin these. They wouldn't spin properly if you tried. So those are the only ones that actually do take until the next day to dry. Hi, Snow. Good morning. But I use my hands. Sometimes I rub on my hands, or I use a brush cleaner pad and get it all. I have some brush cleaner spray. I found one I really like. They don't always work to get the stains out. I've never tried the Zote. I heard it's good. I heard it's good. Where do you get that? Is it the black soap? Or do you just rub your brush on it and then it takes all the stains out? To who? To who? Who? Julia is an adult. I'm asking if she has an old pair of tennis shoes that don't fit her. She's in a size 7. She's a grown-up and she needs tennis shoes for work. That's Miss Julie. Hey! Walmart sells it. Hey Jen, it's Miss Julie. No. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who Jessica is. Becky's up! Walmart sells it. It's pouring there. I hope it doesn't. It was raining here yesterday. I hope it's not going to rain because Sophia's last game is today. That would be tragic. Okay. That would be tragic. That would just be God's cruel joke. 97 cents in the laundry section. That sounds more up my alley, y'all. That really does. I'm going to have to try that out. Go to work today. So my toe, it finally feels a little bit better because I came home and I put it up, kind of. Joe dragged me to Walmart, made me walk around for a couple hours, but then when I got home I finally put it up. But the joint where your toes connect to your foot, you know, that joint's purple, but it's also purple in the next toe too. Now it's showing up. I'm like, that's why it was hurting so bad. You didn't want to touch it or anything. She doesn't. Does she have a pair that she doesn't like? Do you have a pair that's too big for you? get the pink Zote soap. Pink. I can remember that because pink's my favorite color. Pink's my favorite. Pink is my favorite color. Pink is something you discover. I don't know all the words. I just know that part. Huh? Your socks shouldn't be in my drawer or my stuff. Oh yeah, they put them in the washing machine. But Tina, where have you been? Totally was thinking about you this morning. I'm like, dude, you done stood me up that morning. I said, hey, you got this palette? You're like, yeah. I'm like, cool. Be here in the morning. We're gonna do this look together. And then you didn't come. Oh, you're not stepping on toes. Huh?
Whenever we went to our shoes, remember you said,
Yes.
like, any of them were smaller than me?
Yes.
They looked okay, we gave them caution. If they didn't, like we did it at the church, and if they were messed up like you're talking about, we took them in the trash.
Okay, but what I'm saying to you is that your shoes that were too small are still too big for her. So I'm asking.
Keep them shoes. Why would she keep shoes?
But she said the only ones she couldn't keep was the ones that didn't look like they were keepable. The rest of them she gave to Tasha.
Well, we donated to the church.
Right? But I'm asking about the ones you gave to Tasha. Are there any that look like a size 7?
Did you look for a size 7?
So I don't think she really looked.
Because I never was a size 7.
You had like 7.5s in there.
I was never size 7.
You're size 8 now, right?
Yeah, but I was size 8 since like 7th grade.
But I know you just purged your shoes, so you may have a 7.5 in there. The 7 or a 7.5 you've given her.
I don't have any in my head.
Well, you look through her shoes real fast and just see if you can find 7, 7.5. Why do you have carrots in your drawer? That's just weird. Sorry, guys. Mom life. You don't have... It would be there. You shouldn't have threw it in the washing machine. You should have had it with your stuff.
Carrots are healthy.
Carrots are healthy, but you should keep them in the refrigerator.
They're organic.
Doesn't matter. And they're baby carrots too, so they've already been shaved
Well,
down.
they're purple ones, white ones, yellow ones, orange ones.
Yeah, you sound like bubblegum. With the shrimp. Shrimp scampi, bull shrimp, broiled shrimp, fried shrimp, baked shrimp, shrimp stew, shrimp linguine, shrimp alfredo, shrimp and broccoli.
Yeah, that's what carrots. Want one?
No, thank you. I don't do healthy foods. That's against my religion. Only sweet, sugary stuff around here. That's how I keep it in check. You get out what you put in, right? So if you put in all the sugar, then it's all sweetness that comes out, right?
I need her there early. I don't need her there when we're already talking to me.
Who are you talking to? You're gonna try to slow me down this morning, and then you're gonna tell me about I need to be there on time. We got oh, you've been trying to get rested. Okay, that's okay. Well, go back and watch my video and then see if you can do the same look. Crystal. Today, Pam, I have to go. We have soccer this morning. It's the final game. And then after that, I have to go to work. Fun, fun, fun. And the worst part is we're doing a construction job today. Those are the worst.
What time are you be home?
I don't know. I don't even know what the place looks like. I have no clue. brush. I was looking for that. I could not find it yesterday, remember? I was like, where is it? Yeah. Yeah, for Joe's boss. Which technically I was on his payroll first. So he was my boss. But I did get hooked up with him through Joe because Joe's other company he was working for, they used to, he used to sub work out to them. So that's how I started working for Jeremiah.
You fired you.
Yeah, he fired me. That's why he calls me and asks me if I can do some of these jobs. Because y'all don't know how to clean. He actually has a couple of them. I have to tell him no because I don't have enough time in my schedule to do the things he needs me to do. And I try to send him people, they just don't always work out. I feel bad because I'm just like, I'll send you somebody because I'm like, I know people that always need jobs. And I send him people and they just don't work out for some reason. They either end up flirting with the guys on the crew, or they end up not showing up, or they end up like slipping off, or getting in fights with people, or stealing from him, and I just need a clone.
That's the people you watch you hang out with.
I don't hang out with people like that. I don't hang out with nobody. I wish I did. I don't have time. It's just people that usually will like either know me from watching my videos or know me from other people. They'd be like, I got a friend that needs a job. I'm like, okay, well just tell them to call Jeremiah. And then it's like, I'll call and check and see like, how they doing? Oh yeah, they didn't work out. Or no, they ain't come back. I don't know what happened. What would y'all do to my friend's friend? My friend's friend. That's usually what happens. My friend's friend. Because it's usually people that I know. Joe goes running them off. If he sees them talking, he probably yells at them. Get off your phone! There's one time I was texting back and forth with Jeremiah about something he had a question on, or I had a question on. I was answering it. I don't know, something. Joe takes a picture of me and sends it to me. I'm like, what is this? He was like, I'm going to send that to Jeremiah. I said, I don't care. I'm talking to him right now on the phone. Go ahead. Do your thing.
You can't get caught up talking on the phone. That's why I don't answer the phone when he calls.
With your boss. Answer the phone when your boss calls. That's terrible. We're going to do him like he does us. Send me a text. He can't call his number. It goes straight to voicemail. He has it, like, he used to have somebody answer his calls for him, but now you cannot call his phone. It goes straight to voicemail. You have to send him a text message. Oh, it still goes to her? Okay. He can call you from his number, but all his calls get forwarded. You know, I don't even think it's all his numbers. Crystal said, I'm with you, Joe. I can't abide laziness. And people watch... Oh, and that disappeared. And people who watch people work. Yeah, I can't stand that either. That drives me crazy. And I can't stand people that can't talk. Listen, I don't mind talking. Just work and talk at the same time. Yes. If you can't get your stuff done, why are you talking? Please don't talk. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to her. Don't talk to them. Just work. I'm one of those people. I can talk and work. If somebody really wants to talk, like even my bosses, they'll follow me around. The homeowners, they follow me around while I'm working. Okay. I'm glad you finally actually looked, though. At least you tried this time. Yeah, I have homeowners that want to sit and chat and talk, and I'm just like, you're going to have to follow me around, baby, because I got places to go when I leave here today. Yeah, I don't mind sitting and chatting with you, girl, but I gotta go. Gotta go. Like, and you know what? I try so hard to get home so I can do like a selling video or whatever too. And then it never works out because they end up having me extra stuff to do, which ain't bad. But it's like, dude, I'd rather be playing with makeup than sitting there. One day I'm going to be so good at doing my videos that I won't need to do that anymore. I can just sit here and do videos all day. One day. Yeah, Pam, they take that out. They take $22.47 from me. You might have different tax where you're at. But they used to take 21 and all of a sudden they took $22.47 and they've been taking that since. Yes. What size are they? Please don't put them dirty shoes on my bed. Alright, put them on the floor and I'll take them. What size are they? Look at them and tell me. Look at them and tell me. You know how to read size? Goodness gracious, child. See where it says U.S.?
Yeah.
That's our country. So what size does it say?
8.
Okay, that'll have to work. Oh yeah. See, they didn't even give me a warning. They just kind of did it. So it's like, dang, if I didn't have that $1.47 in there, girl, you would have bounced my account. You know what I'm saying? Boxycharm, surprise you. Surprise! Yeah, I think that $21 is just a promo for a certain limited amount of time. And then after that, a limited time is up.
Make sure you get Princess there on time.
I want to hear you.
She will be so sad.
You only have the 21. That sucks. Because if they hook you up in there, girl, they should at least shoot you a reminder email or something. And I don't remember them telling me, like, hey, this $21 is only a set amount of time. Like, I don't remember them ever saying that when I signed up. Where's Andrea at today? And Elizabeth! Elizabeth! Where you at? Yvonne? Everybody's so quiet. That's quiet, girl. Oh, come on. I got lash glue on my eyes. My lashes, so hold on. You did not tell me what happened to you. What happened to you? What else can happen to you, girl? And last I remember, you were in the hospital. You're, and they were doing their, was it a breathing test? That was it. All I remember. That's all I remember. All right, let's do some brows. I'm gonna do some dark brows today. Ooh, this is getting thick. Wonder if it's starting to dry out. Need to use it. There's my brush. My brush. Is there some news on? That is the news. Okay. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Juliet. Sorry. You know I can't talk or read and do brows. So give me a sec. It's still so hard. You basically need to just brush in the same direction your hair grows. And the thing is, you need to find a good brush. That is the huge difference. Hi, Cheyenne. Good morning. You need to make sure you have a good brush. That totally makes or breaks the difference. Seriously. Like this brush, I totally vouch for. Like, I know the whole set of, because this only comes in a set, and it's $36 for the whole set, but I think that's completely justified. Because, like, just about all the brushes, actually all the brushes are usable, they're practical, you can use them every day. You don't use paintbrushes, you're a finger painter, huh? You know what they say? If you use black in your brows, it makes them look smaller. I don't know if they say that, I was just joking. I always seem to sigh when I do my eyebrows. I feel like I hold my breath. I'm doing good. How are you? It's early. I know. I would like to sleep in one day. And you know, I can't sleep in tomorrow. We got church, girl. Got church, honey. Goodness, always something, ain't it? But you know what? I always look forward. You nerd. I made that up. I look forward to going to church on Sundays. We have an amazing church family. I absolutely love our church. And I just feel like we get so much out. When we go, we just learn a lot. That's the most important thing, is that you're learning. You're not going there to just feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go there and be making connections with people. And you need to be able to learn how to apply God's word to your life, girl. Not just going up in there and people telling you, oh no, girl, don't feel bad for what you did. God loves you. Girl, we need people to help keep you accountable. Telling you when you ain't acting right. This is really black. I'm not used to using the black anymore. I was trying to keep it thin, but I feel like I have these brow hairs up here at the top that need to be covered. And my brows are really kind of round, shaped kind of round. I'm trying not to do that. That to me feels so much better. I wish you were, Julia, you don't live close by, do you? I was gonna say, you come to church with me, girl. Shelly come once or twice, but that was it. She don't like to come to church. Even when she's off and ain't got to work, she still don't come. Far, far away. 39 degrees. I thought 50 was cold here, girl. You gotta go grocery shopping in this weather? Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Do you see the difference? That's a black brow. Yeah, you only work then. What's your excuse the rest of the year, huh? Shelly, I really think that you would really thrive, because you'd make so many connections at my church, because you're so social. You would build a lot of, like, relationships, meaningful relationships, instead of, you know, I know you know the difference between people that talk to you every once in a while and people that actually care and will check in on you and stuff like that. That's why I like my church. They'll text you when you don't come. They're like, where are you at? You alright? You don't make friends easily? We can't tell that. You look like you make friends easily here. We love you here, girl. And you know what? Like situations like what you're going through with your niece, there's so many different people in the church. You'll have people you can talk to, like lawyers, police officers. You have nurses. If there's ever anything wrong, dude, you got a doctor there that can be like, dude, I'll look you over. It's cool. All kinds of people. Oh, 3 hours away. Yeah, I like that. Like, if we miss Bible study or whatever, the ladies from our Bible study group, they'll be like, Lois, we're just checking in on you. Even my choir group, like, even, like, on one of my pictures, Glenda Nolan, she's so sweet. Like, she even commented on one of my pictures and said, well, I missed you at choir tonight. And that was because I missed choir that night because I was trying to get Isaiah's video done for the funeral, because his funeral was that weekend and I just knew I wasn't going to have time to work on it, so I had to miss choir practice Wednesday night so I could work on his funeral video. But they notice it. They notice you when you're gone. That's what I like. Like, you don't feel invisible when you go to my church, you know what I'm saying? You don't just melt into the background. I had a friend come one time and they asked me, where is she? Is she coming back? They even remembered her name. Yes, you do. You have to do that from time to time. You have to remove toxic people. Just negativity, girl, because that will drag you down. Drag you down. It will eat you alive. And it happens. You know, you kind of got to distance yourself. And you know what? If they are friends and they're checking in on you and they see you doing right, eventually they'll catch on. They'll catch on and either start doing right or they'll stay away from you. Because they'll be like, ooh, I can't be that person around her, so kind of don't want to be around her. Yeah, exactly. One of my downfalls is I'm so darn busy. I wish I wasn't as busy. I think once my kids are older, that's going to take a huge relief off of me. But right now they're so small. I feel like they're so needy. They're so needy. Oh gosh, I hate to say it like that, but they are so needy, and there's so many of them. So, you did. You might dye your hair today. What color are you going for? Alright, I'm looking at these brows, and I'm feeling like I need a little... Oh, I went way too low with that. Way too low with that. That looks terrible. I'm going to have to conceal that up. Let's see this for a sec. I'm going to use my makeup remover. Because this brow gel don't budge. It's some good brow gel, y'all. Y'all ever need a brow gel, go get this $8 brow gel, y'all. I don't know where you can find it because my beauty supply store don't sell it no more, but it's Evan, New York, 24-hour brow gel. It is waterproof, budge proof, life proof. That eyeshadow's coming off onto my skin. That's nice. It's a hot mess today. I'm not used to wearing my brows as dark anymore. Remember, I used to wear them black all the time. She's doing that for views, girl. Views the house. Shelly, anything for views. Love you so much. Only some of y'all will get that, what I just said, and that's okay. If you want to know what that means, go watch Rich Looks. Okay. I feel like I need to put a little bit more back in. I'm gonna put it on my hand. Maybe it'll keep it warm. It looked like it was getting cold and stiff. It is a little darker than I remember. I need to, I think I just need to reshape my brows. They look like they're, I'm trying to compensate for some of the brow hairs just being weird today. I think I'm just done. I'm not going to keep messing with them. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pray. We're going to pray that we can fix this face. Hold on, I do need to reapply some of this eyeshadow primer that I kind of wiped off. I don't need a lot, just a little bit. Juliet, do you watch my church's live streams on Sundays? If not, I can make sure I send you the request to watch with us. Because I watch live from inside the building, and then a lot of us will watch. Do these brows just look crooked to me yet? Or they just look crooked. I don't know. This one just needs to come down. Let me fix this, because this is going to irk me all flipping day. I need to look straight ahead. I'm using a different mirror, and girl, I'm trying to blame it on the mirror. You heard this? Yay! What did you do different? I don't know what time I'll be done today. What do you mean, done at work? I have no idea. You read your Bible. Yeah, it's kind of important, though. I know a lot of people are like, you know, I don't have to go to church. I do this, but the most important thing is that you are hooking up with like-minded individuals. They help keep your spirit strong and your strength. You learn things from each other. We're made to fellowship with one another, and that's like one of the biggest things that we've really been talking about a lot lately, is that, you know, about the fellowship in the relationships. Because when you fellowship in your relationship, yes, you relate with one another. You just, you know, you hang out, you have fun. You know, you're there to support one another, and you can hold each other accountable. So, like, we all mess up at times. We all tend to do that. But when you build a relationship with somebody, then they are there and they can point it out to you when they think you've strayed. And it's to come out of love. It's not to just, like, be hypocritical or any of those things. It's just out of love. Like, you know, like Shelly, when she strays off every once in a while, I'll give her a couple days, let her cool off. People are freaking out, like, oh, what's going on with Shelly? Shelly's throwing a fit. Shelly does it. I'm like, give her a couple days. I already know how Shelly is. She'll be fine. Leave her be. Give her a couple of days, and I'm like, Shelly, we need to chill. We need to talk. And I'll call her up on the telephone. We have a little bit of a talk, and then she's fine. See? That's what you need. But it's good whenever you can do that. You can't do that with somebody you haven't built a relationship with, because it's just weird trying to tell people. You got your, yay! Oh, it does fit? Sweet. I was so worried that the pajamas were going to be too big for her. So I'm glad they fit. Yeah, it's weird trying to give advice to someone that you've never spoken to. Like, they may not listen to you. Who do you think you are? It's hard to find a church. Aw, Pam. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pray really fast. Do you guys have any prayer requests that you have? There's no lag on YouTube, so I'll get it before I start praying. Usually when I ask that and I go to pray and then they start popping up, I'm like, dang it, I missed everybody. Where are you going, girl? For Lily? Louise. Okay, Juliet. She's having her consult on the 9th. Yeah, Pamela, that's why you need to find one that works for you, girl. It's because not all churches build their foundation on love, which is God. They do it out of politics. It's hard, sad to say, but some churches are like that. Bettina, girl, oh, you didn't even tell me what the doctor said or what happened to you. Praise Nani came home today. Comes home. Okay, so Nani comes home today. That's a praise. It's good. All right. Sweet, yay, Julia. That's a praise. Okay. Right, Crystal. It's all about the politics in some places, which is that's just awful. All right. Also, Elizabeth has hooked me up with to pray for somebody. Oh, that's what she's upset about, is about him going to the military. They wanted to incubate you. What does that do? Keep you warm? Were you starting to get cold, girl? You better not think you going somewhere. No. I still gotta meet you one day. No. Alright, so, I can't remember the names, but it's a northern state, and a mother shot her 3 children. 2 of them died. So, I can't remember their names to save my life. Is it Beggs? Beggs? I think the Beggs, the Beggs family. Please forgive me if that's wrong, but we're going to pray for them anyway. A breathing machine. Got you, okay. I got to put my hoodie on them. Chilly. Chilly willy. Okay. Oh, you already don't see him often, and now he's going to the military. Girl, it's okay, because he's going to be a warrior for us. He is where God wants him to be, because if God didn't want him to pass that test, he wouldn't pass the test. He is ordained by God. He is doing what he's supposed to be doing. Okay, so go ahead and bow your head. We're going to go ahead and pray real fast, okay, guys? What time is it? 7:51. Holy crap, it's 8. It's already 8 o'clock. I got to get going. I still got to get Sophia up. Her game starts at 8:30. All right. God, we come to you this morning. I just want to thank you so much just for each and every person that's here, God. Thank you so much just for the strength that we see in Snow, God, as she's going through this ordeal she's going through, God. Continue to wrap your arms around her, Lord, and just show her that you are God and that you are there for her and that she can get her strength from you, God, because she certainly does, Lord. Thank you so much just for the friend that she is. Lord, thank you so much just for this baby Lily, this gift that you've given a family, Lord. I just pray that they're able to find a home that you feel is suitable for her, God. Most importantly, I pray that they find a way to put her in the care of her auntie and her uncle that love her so much and saw her come into this world. Lord, I just pray that they're able to get things straight on their end so that the way they're able to accept this baby. God, I pray for Louise, who is going to be traveling soon. I pray for safe travels for her. And for Juliet's mom, who's having a hard time with her brother. Thank you so much just for guiding him through this test, Lord. And just please be with her mother as she sees him off to the military, Lord. And just be with her and give her strength and just the courage to accept this. Also for Bettina, who's going through some respiratory issues, God, just be with her and heal her, God. Just put your healing hands on her. That's all you have to do. All you got to do is speak her name, God, and it can be true. You can make her better and be sent home to your family. Lord, for Shelly's grandmother who is coming home today, God, thank you so much just for making her strong and getting her back on her feet. And also for the Beggs family, Lord, I pray, my heart goes out for this whole family, this community that's lost 2 children so far. I believe there's a 3rd that is in ICU, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the full story. I just know that a woman shot her children, and God, I just pray that this woman gets help. And Lord, most of all, I just pray that these children knew you so they would make it to heaven, Lord. We love you. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, I gotta hurry up. Alright, I'm going to use this Morphe palette, but I'm going to blow through this, okay? Because I got to hurry. I'm late. Alright, so I'm going to use, I don't know the names of these colors. This color is called Play It Cool. Alright. Come on. Layla's already gone. She leaves because she sets up the concessions. Joe sets up the field. She sets up concessions. Tasha goes with them because now she's old enough to help. Like, almost all my kids, they volunteer. Also, like, I make sure that their little butts understand that you gotta work too. It's important. The adults shouldn't be the only ones to be doing stuff. It is their responsibility too. When they're old enough to be able to do things, they should definitely be serving as well. Her game is at, it starts at 8:30, so I kind of need to hurry up. I'm not going to be doing anything fancy. Sorry, I probably won't be reading many comments though. How far? It's like 5 minutes from my house, so I can hurry up. I'm not gonna put any under eye primer on. I was just about to, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna use that same color. We're gonna go under the eye. Maybe I should use under eye primer. Come on, show up. I'm using a different brush. There we go. I'd already gotten her up this morning and got her dressed because she took a shower this morning before I started my video. She was still wearing her Band-Aid. This whole time, she still had her Band-Aid from her doctor's appointment. Bye, girl. And, she was crying her eyes out because I ripped her Band-Aid off in the shower. So I'm like, you don't need this Band-Aid on still. It's been 4 days. And it was still sticky as all get out, too. And I ripped it off really fast. She's mad at me. Alright. I'm just going to go in with, there's a light shade in here called Light of the Party. We're going to put that on our lid. It's going to be super simple. Anybody could do all of this if they wanted to. Pat that on with the flat brush. Totally thought I had more time this morning than I did. I would have. Joe slowed me down this morning. These Band-Aids. Aww. They're fun until you gotta take them off. That's usually what happens. They like them until it's time to take them off. Alright, I'm gonna go in with the darker shade of brown. This is called Sparks Fly. I don't understand why it's called Sparks Fly because it's not sparkly at all. It's brown and it's matte. I'm going to take that and kind of just tap that in right there, and then we're going to bring it up just a little bit. I'm not going to bring that all the way over. I'm just going to kind of bring it up. Okay. Tap that in. Okay. That's pretty much it. Becky, are you here? Where are you at, dude? She's so quiet, ain't she? Oh my gosh. Becky? I've been getting a lot of sleep. Okay, my pretty hun. It's so easy when you're in a hurry to end up trying to squish that brush into your face. But that doesn't blend it any faster. You really need to use the tips of the brush. Like the bristles. Use the tips of the bristles to blend. Please do not try to squish that brush into your face. I promise it does not help to get it any faster. A weird lump on it. Send me a PM because I really don't have time to write it just a second. But I'll remember when I see your PM to add that in my book, okay? Yeah, I don't want to forget. So I'm using that same dark brown that's going right under the lash line. I've done halos, spotlight. I think I've done just about every look you can possibly think of. It's almost probably getting boring on my channel here. You guys are probably bored to tears. You probably have just seen everything from me. I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to use that color that I used on my lid. We're going to put that right under the brow. Yeah, you'll have to, it's hard to explain. It's almost like a spotlight is almost like a halo, but you'll have to Google what is a spotlight eye makeup look, and you'll see a bunch of pictures. It is similar, very similar, but definitely different. James Charles. I don't follow James Charles, but I do watch, if they ever pop up on my newsfeed, I'll watch, but I know recently he's gotten into some drama. I don't know. He's very like entitled right now. I just kind of just like, man, you better chill, homie. Like he's really passionate about like his issue that he's advocating for, and he's coming across really arrogant. Yeah, my phone was going off. I don't have time to answer it. Yeah, his looks. He does some good work. He really does. Alright. Brown eyeliner. I've recently started watching Raw Beauty Christie, and there's another one called Laura May Beauty. I think Laura May Beauty. She's got pink hair. I kind of enjoy her videos too. She does a lot of like best of, or why I won't buy this, or you know, I kind of like her. I know, I'm trying. Okay. Come on, where's my eyeliner? Here it is. I'm like looking in the wrong place. So I really enjoyed her videos. So look her up. Hopefully I'm in frame. Okay. I'm kind of like lucky because Sophia does not eat when she first gets up. So it's not like I have to wake her up and feed her. She will refuse to eat. She's got to be up for a little bit before she eats. So she's not one of those that I have to feel guilty about not feeding when she gets up. I really like Emily Noel. I also will watch Tati Westbrook. I love Glam and Gore. Her name's Mikey. She does a lot of special effects makeup, but she does a lot of other stuff too. But I love how she edits her videos. She's hilarious. I watch Jeffree Star. I like his, like, because he's so real when it comes to his reviews. He tells you like it is. So I will watch Jeffree Star. Some people don't like him because he's so dramatic, but he gives it to you the way it is. He is not afraid to tell you if a product is crap. And that's what we need. We need people that are honest about stuff. I ain't trying to buy no crap. .806. Well, I think I got a lot done in that 5 minutes, and let me go ahead and finish up. Girl, flying through this now. I have to be in a hurry more often. These videos gonna get shorter and shorter. Where is my lash glue? Let me see how fast I can put some lashes on. Go ahead and Hank and Henry is so cute. I wish he did YouTube though. Does he do YouTube? I told you I can do makeup fast. I just talk too much. Y'all are used to, like, I sit here for 3 hours and just talk to you guys, but I can do my makeup really fast if I wasn't sitting here chatting. Like, thing came out. That was gross. It's funny how my lashes are like light brown from putting all the makeup on, and then you coat them and they turn magically black. I'm trying to hurry. I'm going to put some blue on these lashes, and then I'll put my second coat of mascara on the bottom. I don't really care about putting a second coat on the top because I'll have my lashes on. We do have a tiny bit of leadway just because in the morning they say it starts at 8:30, but really that's just like they start announcements at 8:30. They call people out onto the field and then they do prayer. So technically they don't start at 8:30, but it's not an excuse. I really need to hurry. Alright, let me get this bottom coat on. Always when you're in a flippin' hurry. Did you see that? Nice. I gotta wait for it to dry. You do. Hi, Allie. I know, I gotta get her up. I gotta get her up. That's a dark freckle girl. Okay. I'm glad she's already dressed. Yeah, that's good. There are not enough hours in a day for me. Seriously. For lips. I just wear lip liner today as my lipstick. Zoom you guys out because you probably can't see anything. This lip liner is thick enough and matte enough I can wear as my lipstick today. I like this color too. Done. We're done. That's gonna be my lipstick today. Let me get this mascara off. Oh my goodness. I know, I'm going. Alright guys, love you so much. I will see you tomorrow on Facebook. Mwah! Bye!